Hey guys, we're back in the kitchen and we're doing our October series, Dump It Like It's Hot. And we're doing a pineapple dump cake today. So what you're gonna do is you're going to, it calls for 20 ounces of crushed pineapple with its juice. And I used the no sugar added version, and I had 3 of these cans, which are 8 ounce. So I did 2 full cans and 1 half can, and my husband got the treat of eating the other half of the can of pineapple. So I greased a 9x13, similar to our other recipe, and I am spreading out my 20 ounces of crushed pineapple with the juice. Even out that juice there. Okay, so it's in my greased pan. I'm gonna set this aside. And then it calls for a half a cup of brown sugar, and you're just gonna crumble it over the top of the pineapple. So this is gonna give it a consistency that's similar to like pineapple upside down cake. So I'm just gonna lightly sprinkle that. Spread it out evenly. There we go. Okay, and now, again, we're gonna use a dump cake. And what's so nice about this is it's usually things you have on hand. If, like your kids call you up and say, hey, we're coming today for lunch, and you're like, oh my God. And you know, like one of your daughter-in-laws always says, what you got for dessert today? Just like she did this past weekend. So it's cute, so I always wanna have a good dessert on hand. So these dump cakes are good and easy because it's from pantry items that you have on hand. So, usually have butter, usually have a cake mix. I always keep a yellow cake mix in the cabinet. This one's just plain moist yellow. So now I'm gonna take my cake mix and I'm gonna sprinkle it evenly over the top of my pineapple and my brown sugar mixture. I'm being careful to kind of get it even. Okay, so now I've dumped my whole cake mix on there. And next thing, we're gonna grab a little bit of vanilla, and it called for 2 sticks of butter. Last week's recipe called for 2 sticks of butter, a full cup of butter. And in doing the recipe, I realized I would have cut it by about like a half of the stick. So I'm using a stick and a half of butter melted, and I'm gonna add my vanilla to that. And I'm gonna give it a little stir, and then I'm gonna pour it over. Now I've heated my oven to 350. I had that all set. Okay, I've got my vanilla in the butter. And now you can see what this looks like. I can't tip it too much or I lose my layers. So now I'm gonna just drizzle this butter over the top of my cake mix, and I'm gonna try to do it pretty evenly. All right, and I wanna get all that good butter, so I'm gonna grab a spatula because there's a good bit in there. All right, now we're gonna pop this in a 350 oven, preheated oven, for about 45 to 50 minutes, okay? All right. Okay, guys, this is baked at 350 for 50 minutes, and I've popped it out and let it sit just to cool just a little bit so that I'll be able to take a taste. I'm gonna show you how it looks. It's kind of like a cobbler. How easy was that to just dump that stuff in the pan? So I'm gonna have a taste of my pineapple dump cake. Here we go. It is quite cobbler-like. The pecan was more like, after about a day, It really had a consistency and a taste like a praline. So I'm gonna have a little taste of this pineapple here, and it looks delicious. Looks like you worked a long time on it, and we know we didn't. The longest part of it was baking it for 50 minutes. So I'm gonna have a taste of it if it's not too hot. Oh my gosh. That is so delicious. I thought I loved the pecan one, and I do. This is better than the pecan one. This is delicious. So I'm gonna take this to work with me today and share it with all my coworkers at the library. You guys make this up so that you can give it a try. Easy peasy and delicious. Thanks for joining us.